I worked in retail during college and swore myself I'd never do it again, but I was almost ready to break that promise. I was still receiving unemployment benefits, but I didn't have a secure place to live and didn't want to be jobless when they ran out. Plus, I was completely bored. I had little else to do than read, view movies on a small portable DVD player, use my phone or laptop, and keep track of where I might park, and use the local public restrooms. I kind of envy the Japanese since they have public bathhouses. We could definitely use something like that around here. When I finally found a new job, I essentially lived in the back lot of the building by the warehouse, where no one else appeared to bother utilizing the old employee parking spaces because they were so far in the back that the area was almost forgotten. My boss, the firm owner, actually preferred this arrangement because I was willing to work any shift I could get as long as I got enough sleep. He even let me remove the camper from my truck and park it in one of the slots so I could drive around without it. I'm not sure if this was legal, but no one harassed us about it the entire time I lived there. I didn't have to deal with many trespassers, there were a few, but security personnel led them away. I was almost always available when they needed me and worked nearly every day of the week. My boss allowed me to plug my camper into the building for power and water, and I paid a little amount of rent by working for free on Sundays, when only the janitor and security guard were in the office. Aside from that, I generally had to shower at a friend's place or at my local gym because the camper had no shower and only a portable toilet. I didn't want to fill it because emptying it is a dreaded duty, so I used other bathrooms whenever possible. I had a key to the warehouse and could use the bathroom at any time. I was even on first-name terms with the night security guy, who has now become one of my closest friends. The camper was simple to heat in the winter with a little electric heater. Summers were unpleasant. And because the camper lacked air conditioning, I had to purchase a used portable air conditioner to make things acceptable. I got a lot of overtime pay and learned some new skills from other employees. Eventually, midway through this year, I secured a better position in the company as a supervisor and began earning a higher pay than my previous employment. That's when I decided I wanted a home. The scare I experienced from losing my condo made me realize I wanted something far more dependable in the long run. I looked for something close to work and discovered a 3-bedroom manufactured home on a small plot of land just 2 miles away. I was able to get it for $10,000 cheaper than the asking price somehow. I used virtually all of my savings for a down payment and was approved for a home loan. I didn't have to live in a camper any longer. There was enough room for me to reverse my truck behind the house, remove the camper, and set it up in the backyard. So I set it up as its own small structure in case I needed it again. When I was completely situated in the house, I was foolish enough to boast about it in my book of faces. My family viewed the post, which is where this really began. After a few weeks, my parents, brother and his family paid me an unannounced visit to give me a tour of my home. I didn't even give them my address, so I'm still not sure how they found out where I live.